Hello and welcome. Today, Xiwang and me, we're at the coast. So we're going to be exploring the sand dunes. It's a beautiful day and we're going to see if there's anywhere where we can camp. It's going to rain a bit later, so we'll have to take cover. Never been here before, but I've heard it's really beautiful beach here. And I think we're almost there. Let's have a look. Yeah, here we are. Look at this, and what a beautiful day it is. Come on. Wow. Doesn't disappoint, does it? What a fantastic day. There's some horses there on the beach. Look how long the beach is. It's also the England Coast Path dog walking route, May to September. Fantastic. Well, I think we need to go down to the sea, Xiwang. What do you think? You love the beach, don't you? England on the 24th of February. Who would have thought it? Very few people here. That's why it's good to get out early to enjoy a bit of peace down here. You enjoying it? Do you like the beach? You can walk for miles along here while the tide's out. Don't drink the salt water. Well, this is much better than I expected. Absolutely fantastic. That side of the beach, you can see how far the tide comes in. It's coming in now. So all this sand will be gone in the next few hours. I think 11 o'clock's high tide. So 3 hours later there'll be no beach hardly, and it will just be shingle. You can see the wall there and the shingle walls. So I don't think there's going to be many places along there. So I'm going to walk along here and have a look. It goes on for about, I think, another 5 miles or so down there. So I'm going to walk down here and see if I can find maybe some sand dunes or something to maybe have a camp or have my food and just spend some nice time outdoors with Xiwang today. Oh, it's so nice. The air is sort of cool. It was a really hard frost on the car this morning. I couldn't open the car doors, it was so hard, the frost. You ready? Must have gone well below sub-zero. And a nice drive down here. And got here at 8 o'clock. Took about an hour and a quarter to get down here. I think you have to get out and do something different on a weekend if you can. So this is the first time for a while I've been out for a beach camp. And in fact, I can't remember the last beach camp I did. It's probably one of my very early ones. I think I did 2 beach camps. Well, a bit of drama there. I did get cut off by the tide completely. Just as I was flying the drone, the sea started to touch my feet on the one side, came round in the channel and started to touch the bags on the other side. And also Xiwang was trapped in the middle, so was I. So I had to pick up the two bags really quickly. They both got soaked because the waves did lap around both of the bags. And then I managed to pick them both up, leave the drone in the air, because I was still filming at that time. And then I had to pull the bags out, lift them out with Xiwang, and then wade through about 2 feet of water to get to dry land again. So it just shows you the tide came really fast. I thought when I was flying the drone, I was only flying the drone for what? I know, 5 minutes probably, something like that. And the sea was at that point about 50 yards away in 5 minutes, and then suddenly it was around my feet because I was flying the drone, wasn't concentrating. So now I've got totally soaked feet. I'm drying my socks. I'm just drying out the rest of the stuff here in front of the lifeguard station. Still nice and sunny, so hopefully I can dry things out. But the Osmo Action camera, unfortunately, that got wet in the wave. I pulled it out of the wave, but it went totally under, and now the Osmo Action's not working at the moment. So I'm drying that over there as well. So hopefully that will come back to life. I think it probably will. But I'm using this other camera now. So a bit of drama. Just shows you, doesn't it, on the coast, if you're not used to it, and if you don't know the tides. I had no idea it was going to come that fast, especially when it joined the channel. That was quite scary because it came both ways. So I've never experienced that before, but I always thought, how can people actually get cut off by tides? But now I understand fully. Because when the water's coming from in front of you and behind you and around you, it's not funny, and it's so fast when it happens. So Xiwang's okay now. He's enjoying the sunshine, but I think he was a little bit alarmed. But fortunately, I just pulled him out in time. So you can see it's still sunny at the moment, but it looks like the weather's coming in. There's many clouds there on the horizon, quite dark over there. And the weather forecast shows, so from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock, heavy rain. So what I would do is I'll put my tent up and I'll shelter in the tent. So it should be good, because that means there'll be nobody around, and do a camp in the tent and then see how I feel later on. Maybe I'll stay overnight. Let's wait and see. If I'm still enjoying it, I'll stay overnight. If my wet feet are getting too cold, because it will go really cold as well later. Temperature 6 degrees, feels like 3 degrees Celsius, centigrade. Then overnight it's going to be a clear sky, which is going to probably be around about freezing. It is going to be freezing. Look at 0 degrees at 3 a.m. 4. So it's going to be a freezing night tonight. So I have a decision to make. If I can get my stuff dry, you don't want your feet wet. So looking at the sky, I think I've probably got, I don't know, half an hour. I think it will go dark within the next 10 minutes. It'll go very overcast in the last 10 minutes. Probably the last 10 minutes of sunshine now. The next few hours, I don't know what's going to happen after that. So looks like it's quite a, well, who knows, but it looks like there's quite a lot of rain in those clouds, and so I need to start to find some shelter. I've still not got out of the range of dog walkers yet. I'm a dog walker as well now, so, but I imagine as soon as it starts to rain, everyone's going to disappear. But I want to get my tent up before it's raining, because I don't want to get anything any wetter than it already is. So now it's gone very, you can almost feel the rain in the air, if you know what I mean. You can feel I guess it's like the humidity and the cool wind that's coming in. Temperatures dropped now, the sun's gone in. So this is a potential place for the tent. It's a bit open here though. Maybe just over the top I could be a bit more hidden. You can see the rain there, I think, can't you? It's coming pretty quick. I've got to get moving now. So I think I found the spot now. Out the wind, just over the dunes, on the other side is a golf course. Just in time, look over there. The rain is definitely coming that way. That's from the west. So I think I better get the tent up and get in here. Let's see, but let's get this tent up, and I've got a new shelter, so hopefully it'll go in this space. It's not absolutely flat, but it will do, I think, for now. And here comes the rain, so I have to get this little one inside pretty quick. New tent today, X Mid 2. Xiwang's in now, it's dry. Just a bit of a shower there, it wasn't too bad. But no wind here, it's perfect. And my first real pitch of this tent, this Durston X Mid 2. So my new stealthy tent, hopefully. And this is a first test, so we'll see how it goes. So quite happy with this pitch. This is the best pitch I could have found, and I think the rain is just temporarily held off. We'll see what happens. Got a little bit damp there. It's always the way, isn't it, when you know it's going to rain, and then you look for the pitch, and then you just find it as it starts raining. You always end up pitching the tent when it's raining. But fortunately this tent's got the outer, I had the outer and inner fixed together, but you know, the outer first basically, so that's all good. Inside is totally dry. I think Xiwang will have a bit of a nap now. He must be really tired after all that. It's always a bit of a challenge because when you've not been somewhere before, trying to find somewhere, and that's what makes it fun. It's all consuming. You don't think about anything else about the task in hand. You've got to get somewhere to pitch your tent to stay out the rain. Doesn't get more basic than that, does it really? And you're happy now, aren't you, Xiwang? Xiwang, you comfortable now? Yes. So we're in. I've got the camping mat up. Got down quilt over me, over us. Just keeping warm. The temperature's dropped. A few spots of rain, but nothing too dramatic. It's going to be a lovely restful camp. We timed it perfectly in the end. My pillow got a bit soggy when we got trapped in the tide. So this is us now. It looks like it's closed in. The weather's closed in, so it's been raining now for at least an hour or two. And just check the forecast. Yeah, it's 90% chance of rain going through till 5 o'clock. And it's 1 o'clock now, so it's going to rain all afternoon. So it's a good rain test for this new tent. And so it's just nice because we can chill here. When it's raining, there'll be nobody else around. So I've got my chair. I've got lots of battery. Got films to watch. So it'll just be chilling in the tent here. And just getting used to this new tent. Xiwang's quite happy there. Aren't you, Xiwang? He's just had his dinner. So it's turning into quite an adventure. Got plenty of water. Got plenty of food. Bought plenty of food with me, so yeah, just a nice rainy stealth camp at the beach. Okay, time to have some food, I think. Got plenty of gas this time. Okay, so I'm going to have to cook inside the tent, in the foyer, in the vestibule. So we've got plenty of space between, and I've cooked some chili and some quinoa. So it's cooked, I just need to warm it up, that's all I need to do. Rather than do a dry camping meal. So I'm probably not going to eat all this now, but just some of it. Quite cozy, isn't it? Xiwang is just down here. I'll show you him, very comfortable. There you go. Enjoying camping, don't you? Good boy. Good boy. Just hoping he's going to have some as well, I think. He's had his food already, so yeah, let's get this on the road. See, it's so quick, just heat it up. Much better than dehydrated food, but a bit heavier to bring in, but it's only one night. So sometimes it's better to make your own food and bring it. It's a lot cheaper as well. Anyway, I'll enjoy this. So this camping definitely gets you away from everything. I just feel a million miles away from everything. It feels like a complete holiday, even though it's just for one day, maybe 24 hours. You feel like you challenge yourself a little bit, done some exercise, managed to figure out where to spend the night. It's quite satisfying. When you set off, you don't know what's going to happen. Is it going to be a failure? Is it going to be successful? Is it going to be dangerous? All these sorts of things go through your mind. But it's only when you do it you really realise what you can do. And it's very liberating as well. I think it's very liberating doing this. Just to realise you can just set off for a night with a backpack and just camp somewhere where you've never been before. It's not because I didn't try to get a campsite. Honestly, I did. For probably one of the first times I tried to get a campsite, I looked at all the local campsites, I checked them all, and basically all the campsites I could find, they don't open until later in March or April. They're not open in the winter. Obviously the ground's waterlogged in a lot of them, and also a lot of them don't allow dogs. So if I want to camp with Xiwang, well, I can't, so here I am. This is the solution. You have to stealth camp because there's literally nowhere open and they don't allow dogs anyway. So you gotta do what you gotta do. What do you think, Xiwang? You okay there? Oh, you're nice and warm. He must think his owner is crazy, but he's quite happy. He's got his own quilt, down quilt, and he's just resting. He's just sleeping through the storm, sleeping through the hailstorm. Come on here. That's where I was before. The lifeguard station. It's about 4:30 now, I think. Lost track of all time. Well, it's now 6 o'clock. We've had a nap and the rain's finally stopped. I don't think there's any more rain now. So I'm going to decide what I'm going to do. One of the problems is I haven't got any more battery to record anything else. So I may end this and go home actually. We've had a lovely day though, haven't we, Xiwang? But do you want to go home or do you want to stay? It's going to get really cold. Yeah, I think you probably want to go home. You have one sunset. So I'm going to take the tent down and we're going to get out of here. A dog just came straight through here, so people are out and about. There's a dog there. So let's drop this tent quickly. Okay, we're leaving the site, cleared everything, no trace, obviously. And it's a bit like what it would be if I was getting up tomorrow morning, to be honest. Come on. It would be just like this, because I'd have to leave early.